И здравствуйте, дорогие зрители и подписчики моего канала, с вами Ворон, и мы продолжаем проходить игру Alan Wake на Xbox 360. Итак...
Honey, I'm home.
Back here, sweetie. How was it?
Worst weather I've ever seen.
You should put some coffee on. It'll warm you up.
Я так понимаю, это его воспоминания. Так, включить кофеварку.
Coffee's on.
Кофе это хорошо.
I'll need it if I'm gonna finish this by tomorrow.
Найти.
Oh, hey, I just finished those cover mock-ups.
No
They're on
shit.
your desk. Tell me what you think.
No kidding. I didn't think you'd get them done this quickly.
On occasion, I can perform all sorts of miracles, my dear.
Oh, really?
Well, you seemed to think so last night.
Так, изучить макеты обложки. Где-то там, что ли? Внезапная остановка. Это было запоздалое прощание. Через 13 лет после того, как я отомстил, оно наконец настигло меня. Боль пришлось... это было запоздалое прощение. Пришлось терпеть долго. Моя кровь окрасила снег. Этакий зловещий коктейль с замороженным соком растворила все разбросанное, болеутоляющее, и лениво капала в сторону трубы, в сточную трубу, смешиваясь с желчью города, становясь с ней одним целым. Теперь я вижу их, моих жену и сына. Милые, я дома. Ребят, если он пишет такие книги,
These look really good.
Oh, sure, until Barry gets his hands on them.
то неудивительно, что ему такие кошмары.
Speaking of Barry, he called. Alan!
Дорогая,
Alan!
что
Please check the fuse box.
I'm right here. I'm on it, honey.
Please hurry.
I'm right here, baby.
I'm fine.
Honey, it's a power outage. I've got the flashlight.
Okay. Hi.
You okay?
I'm sorry. It just really spooked me.
такая
Don't
большая
worry.
темноты
We'll just break
боится?
out the candles.
I know it's stupid, but it's just... Especially when I'm not prepared for it, you know? It gets to me.
I love you.
Tell me a story, writer.
Okay. I used to have these nightmares when I was a kid. The dark really spooked me, too. When it got really bad, my mom gave me this old light switch. She called it the clicker.
The clicker, huh?
Yeah. If I ever got scared of the dark, I could just flip the switch and a magic light would scare the monsters away.
Oh, sure.
Here it is.
Alan.
Maybe it'll help you, too.
Yeah, nice story, writer boy. You made that up right now, didn't you?
No. Seriously.
I love you, even if you are a liar. Thanks for this.
How do you feel, Mr. Wake? Any nausea, disorientation, anything like that? Mr. Wake, how are you feeling?
Как вы себя
I'm okay.
чувствуете?
My head's fine. I had to lie about my headache and memory loss. He'd send me to a hospital for tests. I couldn't leave without Alice.
Very well. I don't think you have a concussion, but you've obviously been through quite a shock. You should take it easy for a couple of days.
Thanks.
Well then, Mr. Wake, we're done here. If the pain gets any worse or you experience any other symptoms, you should come see me. I'll let you get on with it then. Sarah, Sheriff Breaker, is waiting for you. She's very good at her job. I'm sure she can locate your wife in no time.
Doc Nelson was the image of a small-town doc.
Говорит Сара, ну
Sheriff Breaker had
пойдемте.
called him to the station to take a look at the cut in my head.
Сара, ты где? Шериф. Че, в больнице шерифа на
Your
месте?
phone's on the desk. The battery was dead. It's charged now.
Have you started looking for my wife yet?
My men are already on it. Now, can you tell me what happened?
I'm not sure. I can't remember. We were arguing. I walked out of the cabin.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake? How did you end up at Stucky's gas station?
I wanted to tell her what had happened last night, but I couldn't. She'd lock me up. Excuse me. I need to take this. Hello?
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
Stop talking to the law. You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
Who is this?
Go to the back lot. There's a hole in the fence on the left. Look inside the junker. I left a little something there to convince you we're all on the same page here. After you ditch the cops, you're gonna meet me in Elderwood National Park. There's a spot called Lover's Peak. Midnight.
Mr. Wake, can I help you
Don't
with
do nothing
anything?
stupid, pal. We're watching you.
I need to get some air. The sheriff said I could go out back.
Так, и как мне пройти на заднюю стоянку? Здесь что ли? О,
The early morning light hurt my eyes and made my head ache. The man on the phone had said, go through the fence on the left.
так. Все хорошо. Ага.
The caller had told me to find a hole in the fence behind the police station. There was something floating in an abandoned car.
Карате.
Alice's driver's license had been placed on the front seat. The caller meant business. Barry?
Ow! Ow! Thank God! Where the hell have you been? I've been trying to reach you for a week. You and Alice. Oh, I've been worried sick. I flew out yesterday. I'm here in Bright Falls.
Barry, listen to me. I'm at the sheriff's station. Come and get me. I can't talk now.
Ow! What the hell is going on?
I had to get the sheriff to let me go. I needed to get to Elderwood National Park to meet Alice's kidnappers.
Выйти из управления шерифа. Термос.
Well, folks, it's been another long night, and it's about time for me to sign off.
A writer is a light that reveals the world of his story from darkness.
Marvelous, Sarah. I just wanted to settle all the damage the Anderson brothers might have inadvertently caused on their recent and regrettable little outing. They are not accountable for their actions, of course.
Are
Ну
you feeling any
пошли.
better, Mr. Wake?
Не
I'd like to
выпустил.
leave. Am I free to go?
Well, we still need to talk
Am I
about...
under arrest?
No, of course not. But I need to know where you'll be staying so I can get in touch with you.
I'd avoid the motel. The Majestic is known for its roaches. The cabins at Elderwood are pretty nice, though.
That sounds perfect.
I'm Dr. Emil Hartman. I'd like to invite you to stay at Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Did you talk to my wife?
I had the pleasure of discussing your situation with her on several occasions.
Did you set something up with her?
I invited her here. My clinic is a place where...
Oh, hey! Oh, my! Take it easy.
Hey, nobody move! Get your hands off of my client!
Who are you?
I'm Barry Wheeler, his agent. If you have business with Mr. Wake, you talk to me. You yokels won't know what hit you once I sick my lawyers on your asses.
No harm done, Sarah. I'm all right. I don't want to press charges. Mr. Wake, my offer still stands.
Get me out of here.
По морде получил, но предложение остается в силе.
What the hell was that about, Al? We don't need a replay of that thing with the paparazzi. I thought they were gonna lock you up.
I had to talk to someone. I told Barry everything. He thought I was certifiable, but when he heard about the manuscript, I had him. The fact that I'd written something, even if I couldn't remember it, was enough for him. He smelled money. And he believed that Alice had been kidnapped. Anything beyond that was another story. I had a midnight appointment with the kidnapper in a place called Lover's Peak, somewhere in Elderwood National Park. The plan was to rent a cabin.
I don't like it, Al. I don't like any of it. It's not good. In fact, it's the absolute opposite of good.
Mr. Wake! Barry, you found him!
Hi, Rose.
Привет.
Wow, I was just
А
thinking
ты
about
что
you
здесь
too.
делаешь?
Great.
I was just bringing Rusty some coffee. He's on the balcony, looking after Max. Poor thing. I really need to go. Great to see you again, Mr. Wake. Later!
Hey, Barry.
Who's Max?
What an airhead.
Jeez, Mr. Takes a swing at everybody. This is not her fault. She's a very nice girl and, more importantly, a fan.
Мишка.
She even has a fan site dedicated to you. And she was very helpful when I was looking for you. Seriously, Al, what you were saying in the car?
Wait
just
here.
Listen to yourself.
Easy there, boy. I'm almost done.
Hey, Rusty, right? You rent cabins.
Oh, Mr. Wake. I'd shake your hand, but mine are kind of full here. Actually, I'm sorry about this. Would you mind grabbing the registration form from the desk? It's just across from Bucktooth Charlie.
Okay, sure. What happened?
Crazy poachers. Max
Что-то принести.
You shot a guy, and his body just disappeared? When was the last time you slept?
Так, значит, принести, не знаю, кофе сопрям.
No! Look, Barry, I'm missing a week, and someone's got Alice, and everything's just...
Так. Что нам надо-то?
Do you understand what it sounds like when you say stuff like that? Don't get me wrong, it's a good
Не
story,
сюда.
would be a bestseller. But when you start confusing fiction with reality, you're buying yourself a ticket to the
oh.
funny farm. Seriously, Al, you can't just go and meet a kidnapper. Those situations always end up in disaster. You gotta talk to the cops.
Хватит
She's my
разоряться.
wife, and it's my call. Can we talk about this later? I think this is the form you wanted.
And here are the keys. Okay, you're all set, Mr. Wake. Glad to have you staying here.
Thanks. Can you tell me how to get to Lover's Peak?
Oh, sure. It's at the end of the nature trail. Just follow the paths, you'll get to it eventually. It's an easy walk. Nice spot, too. If you have any trouble finding it, just keep your eyes on the radio mast. It's right below that. Oh, and hey, if you take
Это нам вон туда надо.
watch your steps so you don't end up like Max. I guess I'm a little worried. We got a bunch of campers out there we haven't heard from. It's not like these people are on a schedule, but with the traps, well, you know, I just don't want any trouble.
Right. Thanks.
Спасибо.
Trying to pull a joke on me, freak me out? It's working. Ha ha, let's have a laugh on Barry.
Пошли. Чудо. Болтливое.
That's just crazy talk, Al. Al,
Опять ночь, темнота.
we should go to the sheriff or call the FBI.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her. This is not a goddamn debate, Barry. I'm going to Lover's Peak. He said to come alone.
Okay, okay then. I understand. But You're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head. Tell me what to do to help, and I'll do it.
You stay here, and if I'm not back by morning, call the cavalry.
Бедняк. Пыли там. В номерах не убирают, что ли?
Just be careful with the natives, Al. These yokels are dangerous. Everybody hates a tourist, or it'll be deliverance all over again.
Чё, опять свет кончился? Термос. Что у нас здесь? Как всегда, закрыто. Нет, свет есть. Почему посреди дня с фонарем? Ну, вообще где? Так. Рукопись. Барри думает в своем уме.
Barry had never gotten along with Alice, but he knew Alan loved her with an almost frightening intensity. And now something had happened to Alice.
Барри никогда не ладил с Элис, но знал, что Алан любит ее до безумия, а теперь с Элис что-то случилось. И вот Ал вооружился пушкой, говорит вещи, за которые людей сажают в палаты, обитые войлоком, как будто у друга случилось сильный психоз, напрочь отгородивший его от реальности. Барри был до смерти напуган. Ну да.
Barry had the keys to the car he rented. Wasn't a long walk to the visitor center, and it wouldn't be any use to me in the forest.
За ключами.
I knew I should have gone to the cops. This wasn't the smartest thing I'd ever done, but I was still angry with Barry for trying to talk me out of it. These people had called me right in the sheriff's station. The cops wouldn't scare them, and they had Alice.
Что за звук? Не пугайте меня. Свет есть. Уже славненько.
Welcome back to the show, folks. As promised, our very own Dr. Nelson has just parked his rear end in the studio. Doc, what's your dear best plan?
Боеприпасы для револьвера. Это хорошо. Ох-хо-хо-хо-хо. Как смешно, как смешно. Так, а здесь что-нибудь есть? Здесь есть смотровая площадка. Ой. Что это было? Ой, это серьезно? Нет, сюда мы не зайдем. Ну, интересно, такой дом развалюха. Дверь открыта.
some crimes are impossible to punish, especially in Night Springs. Tonight's episode: The Man in the Mirror.
Человек в зеркале.
He's inside, Agent. He's a weird one.
So, you're confessing to killing that guy, huh? Why?
Had it coming?
Yeah, but why would you do that? I mean, you're a nice guy. Normal. Took a kid to a soccer game. So how come at the game, you pick a guy and, quoting from the arresting officer...
Ладно. Абсолютно непонятно, что там показывают. О, вы помните про вороньи стаи? Я помню. Таксофон. Позвонить некому. Двушек нету. А что здесь у нас? Еще одна страничка. Это хорошо. Так, Роуз и Расти. Роуз знала, что Расти был влюблен в нее, и он нравился девушке, очень нравился. Он научил ее танцевать, а жизнь давно уже показала ей, чего стоит нежный и мягкий мужчина. Расти хорошо к ней относился, развлекал ее и поднимал настроение, но он не был принцем ее мечты, и это подтверждало невыносимую истину. Роуз была так же далека от голливудской сказки, как и ее поклонник. Мечты, мечты. Мы что, уже с пистолетом в руках? Идем за ключами от машины? Ну-ну. Конечно ж, нам их дадут. Еще один. Расти умирают. Внутри базы стояла жуткая вонь, будто давно загнивший утопленник выбрался из могилы. Расти харкал кровью. Я с трудом мог отвести взгляд от его сломанной и неестественно вывернутой ноги. Что за тварь это сделала? Макс поскуливал у себя в клетке. У Расти лихорадочно горели глаза. Взгляд его был полон ужаса. Он прохрипел: «Мистер Уэйк, все случилось точь-в-точь, как было написано на той странице. Но нормально». И после этого оба-на, опять началось. Смотрите. Машина-то куда поехала? Сама поехала. Помогите мне. Help me. Это что было?
Mr. Wake?
Oh, hell.
It happened just the way it was on that page. I found. Came true. It knew. So dark. It'll come back for me. You must... The lights. In the office. I have the key.
Okay, Rusty. Hang on. I'll be right back. Whatever did this couldn't be far. Rusty had found a page from the manuscript. It would help me understand what had happened.
Так, где его кабинет, а где его ключи? Это что? Закрыто? Закрыто. А, это куда-то туда надо.
The only way to make sure that Rusty was safe was to get the power running and the lights back on.
Так, еще одна страничка. Уэйк в безопасном убежище. В последнюю секунду я изменил направление и бросился вниз. Топор расколол древесный ствол. Я рухнул в озеро яркого света, легкие горели, не было сил двигаться. Я напрягся в ожидании смертельного удара, но его так и не последовало. Я поднял голову. Темнота оставалась неподвижной. Какое-то время, залитый холодным светом, я был в безопасности. Но это про убежище, да.
I was too late. Someone had destroyed the circuit breaker. There was no way to get the lights back on. Rusty! Rusty!
Ну все, его добили.
The ground was covered with oily patches that looked like liquid darkness.
Вот так вот даже, да?
Hunters need hunting licenses.
Расти.
Something had torn a mammoth-sized hole in the wall.
Ох, и нифига ж себе. И вы думаете, мне туда охота идти? Но есть подозрение, что выбора нет.
Please don't feed the animals. Fishing is only permitted for those prisoners who...
Так, его ломает.
Obey the Park Ranger's instructions at all times.
Rusty? Rusty, no! Never!
2 bears and wolves never approach any other wildlife closer than
Ты где?
Pets must be... Never leave your pet unattended.
Вот жесть.
Or historical artifacts from the park. This includes even new bait or even simple berries.
Все. Кончился расти. Фу. Походу отбились. Побольше, побольше, побольше. Так, здесь все. Жуть. Это что? Кто там деревья так ломает, а? Добраться до пика влюбленных. Вот вы сказанули. Поговори пока.
What the hell was that? I saw from the window. I saw something.
Forget about it, Barry. It's just me going crazy.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. You're not crazy. I wish you were crazy, but you're not crazy. Ow, be careful.
Stay in the cabin. Don't open the door for anyone. I mean it.
Я так подозреваю, нам добираться будет весело. Ну давайте. Перед тем, как сознание покинуло Расти, он подумал о Роуз. Он был старше девушки, той едва исполнилось 20, но рядом с ней он чувствовал себя молодым и забывал, какой катастрофой обернулся его довольно давно разрушенный брак. Расти до сих пор носил обручальное кольцо. Он ждал, когда девушка попросит снять его. Этого никогда уже не случится. Да. Давайте постоим. В свете. Боеприпасов для револьверов у нас достаточно. Для револьвера. Блин. Вороны. Твари. Достигнута контрольная точка. Так, ну давайте на этом сегодня остановимся. Такая небольшая серия получилась. Просто я так понимаю, сейчас дальше у нас будет длинный поход до пика влюбленных. Поэтому на сегодня все. С вами был Ворон. Игра Alan Wake. Ставьте лайки, подписывайтесь на канал, чтобы не пропустить следующие серии. До скорых встреч. Пока-пока.